Okay, so today we will see that drag and drop, right? How to use that drag and drop. So we have one URL for that purpose. See, we here. Okay, see, as imagine that you have some kind of web elements. Okay, so block one, block two, block three, block four, and these all are the different kinds of web elements. Okay, so now if I want to move this to here, or I want to move from this place to this place, or I want to move from block three to here. Okay, so how to move these elements from drag and drop? This is nothing but a drag and drop, right? So we can use any of this. Okay, so like this. So whatever we want, we can move even all together also, we can move at one place. Okay, so this is a small example of how we can make use of drag and drop thing. So we already know that action classes, right? Say for example now, uh, so we will create a one class. Okay, say for example, so here basically we have two arguments. We need to take two arguments. Okay, so under that action classes, so we will have to pass source and target. We will have to identify the source element and target element. Say for example, if I'll use refresh, see this is the source and this is the target. So we can move the source and target. So this is the way we have to perform the actions on this. Okay, so first of all we have to identify the source and target, source and target elements. So how to identify that? So first of all we have to identify the web elements, right? So now as usual we can use the here WebDriver. WebDriver driver is equal to new Firefox. Okay, so now we can use the driver dot get. So we can pass the URL here. So okay, so now you can use. So now what we have to do after identifying the after launching the URL, we have to find the web elements, right? So here, if you want, we can use that driver dot manage dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, similarly, you can use driver dot manage dot then timeouts dot implicitly wait, then duration of seconds here dot duration of seconds. So we can use 10 seconds. Okay, so now we will have to find the web elements. Driver dot, we will have to use find element, right, by method. So now you have to identify this web element. Say for example, I want to move this source and target. So this is the target element and this is the source element. Or so now um, see these all are the web elements. So now I want to move this. So this one block 3 or block 4, I have to inspect this element first. Okay, so how to inspect this? So can we use how to frame the XPath for this? Can you tell me? Control F. How to write the XPath for this block 3 or block?
H1
Yeah.
slash double
Double forward slash H.
H1
We have
H3.
H3, right? So this one which we need to identify, block 4.
Okay, block 4. Okay.
Okay, so here,
H1, no, sir?
yes, H1 is the,
No.
and
HTML tag.
yes. So this one,
Yeah, open
block 4.
open bracket.
Yes, H1, then open bracket,
Text.
test function, parenthesis is equal to inverted quotes,
Block.
open brackets. Okay, so this is the block 4. So this is what we are going to use, this source element. So driver dot find element by dot
By the
XPath.
expert.
Okay, so here we can paste that. So this returns as a web element, right? Basically, when you are doing this driver dot find element, this returns as a web element. So we can store this under a web element. So web element as source is equal to. So we'll have to import the web element. So now next one is we'll have to identify the target element, right? So again, for that also, we will have to find the web element, driver dot find element by dot XPath. What I will do here, the same thing, only block 3 is our thing. So I can directly simply copy and paste here. And rather than block 4, I will keep it as a block 3. See, now if I'll paste this, see, rather than block 4, if I'll use block 3, then it is going to identify the block 3, right? It is highlighting, right? When you are highlighting this, it is matching one of one node, okay? So that is what we are going to see now. So now here, now I am going to store this as a also returns. You know, right? This returns as a web element. How are we going to know this? Whether this is a web element or string or any integer, or how will we come to know? Suppose here I am writing web element. How will you come to know that this returns as a web element? That is what I am asking. So how will you find that?
If we keep the cursor near that, it will show, sir, like web wedding.
No, it won't show like that. See, whenever if you are writing some kind of driver dot find element, see,
There, this
whenever
one.
you mouse over on this, after the semicolon, what is your target? So this is the web element. So this returns as a web element always. Okay, that's why we are going to store that as a web element, and we have given some names here, source and target. Okay. So now, after this, what we'll have to do now? We will have to move right one after another. So what we can do? We have a method called drag and drop under the action classes. So we have to create a actions. We need to create an object reference here. Okay. So actions act is equal to new actions. So we'll have to pass to the driver. Okay, so now we can import these actions. Under this, now under these actions, right? So this is a class. Under this class, we have a methods. How are we going to call those methods under this class? How can you call the methods which all are present under the actions classes?
Act dot.
Yes, that is what I am expecting. Act dot, we have a method called drag and drop. Okay, so this is the method. Under that, we have the element source and target element. Okay, so I can use this as a reference. So this is the two arguments, right? Source and target. So I can use the source and target. Okay, source and this one is target. Say here I can use one method. Okay. So that's all. Now, see, for your reference purpose, whether it is going to wait for some time, then I can use the thread dot sleep and duration for 10 seconds or 1000 milliseconds. It will wait for 10 seconds and then it will perform the move options. Okay, see, that's all. So now we can run this script. Let's run this. Okay. So it will wait for 10 seconds and then it will perform the action. Okay, see why it is not performing. See, it is not performing any action, right? So whenever we are using this, right, act, drag and drop, we have to use a dot perform operation. So we can use the perform. So you need to use that perform option. So that's the reason why it's not moving. So let's run once again. Okay, so this way we can able to move from one place to another place with the help of drag and drop. So we can perform the actions. Okay, so similarly, suppose if I will reverse this, say if I'll use this one as a source one and source two, then how this is going to be act like, see here. Suppose I have this one and this one is, I will make it as a target one and this is a source one. So it depends on your operations, it will move that. Okay. Say, okay, so now I will make it. This one is source one and target one. Okay, see now if I can perform this. So depends on our okay. See, this way also we can able to perform. So the way we are going to perform, which is the target and which is the source. So accordingly, it will perform the actions. Okay. So this is a small concept of like drag and drop. So okay, so that is all about this drag and drop. Are you clear this? Or any queries on this? So if we want to perform more than this target one, target two also, we can able to move all these things to this particular area. Okay. Suppose here we have source one, right? Similarly, even web element source one is there, right? Suppose if we are going to assume that here source 2 is there, right? And source 2, and here you have a block 2. Okay. So now if I want to get this, so here if you can use that, right? Target 2. So if I use source 2, so we have stored this under this. Now you can see how this is going to be performed the actions. So if you want to make it as a different ways, we can able to perform that. Okay. Okay, source one, source two. Okay, this is not performing. Okay. This is not performing, right? Okay, source one on top. We use the same. Okay, I think this is not moving, right? So can use this also. Okay, I think you can check this. So this is basically this is what we are going to do. This block to, right? If you want to get all this under block to, then we can move this. Okay, so this is the source identified and target element. So Based on this, we can able to perform the operations. Okay. So here,
XPath is same only, no, sir, for block 2?
XPath is same because we have the
Mm-hmm.
this text only it is changing, right? Block 2, block 3, block
Mm-hmm.
4. So if you want to find the XPath for block 1, then that XPath is also same only. Only that
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2 is going to be differed. That's it. Okay. And normally these all are in real time also where we can able to get these. Maybe sometimes we may get any combinations where we can move it from one to another place. So that time also we can get it. But most of the cases it won't have this kind of scenarios. But let's have, if we have an idea, then it would be good for you. Okay. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And, here also we have one another one is there. Drag and drop. So this is also same only. So how to perform the actions on one after another. If you can run this, it will perform the actions. Okay. So depends on how we can able to use this like target source. Okay, like that. Okay, target and source elements. Accordingly, it will move one to another. Okay. So this is the concept of drag and drop options. Okay. So we haven't covered upload and download, right?
Oh,
Okay. Okay. See, upload and download, how to suppose whenever if you are having any upload options, right? So how to do that? So upload conditions. Say for example, we have one. So here we have one. So here we have one attachment is there, right? So choose file. Suppose if I want to attach some files here, say for example, Java for Selenium or any document. Suppose if I want to attach here, I'm getting here, right? Interface.docs, right? You got it right here. Hello?
where, sir?
See this one, interface. See, choose.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Once
yeah.
I click
Choose file.
on
Yeah.
Once I
Got
click
it.
on that choose file, if I use this whoops concept, then the document is going to attach it here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
So now here now currently it is showing the no file chosen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if
Yeah.
I want to attach some documents, what I have to do, I have to click on this file and then I have to select the document and then I have to click on the open, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the same operations, how to perform in terms of through Selenium. Through suppose if I want to attach some files, then what I need to do that same thing. Okay. Say for there also we are going to use some kind of send keys there. Okay. Send keys and then we have to use the path over there, path of the file. That's it. So you no need to do anything on that. So. mm, so first of all, we have to use this new. Okay, so here what we will can do, we have to copy the folder, this particular attachment. Any files if you have, then you can use the same thing. So here so driver is equal to new. Okay. So now I can use the driver dot get string URL. Okay. So now, first of all, what you have to do? You need to find the element, right? Driver dot find element. So how to find the element? So you can right click on this, choose file, inspect. Then this is the ID and type. So how to create
Mhm.
the XPath for this? Control F. We have ID, right? Do we need to
Yeah,
create
find
XPath?
element
Yeah, do we
by
need
dot
to?
ID again.
Yeah, so no need to create the XPath for this, right?
Expert. Yeah.
So directly you can use the by dot ID. Driver dot find element by dot ID.
Mhm.
Okay, and use the string. So now you have to perform the dot click operation right here.
Yes.
Okay, so dot click operation. Okay, when you are clicking on that dot click operation, then what you need to do, you have to pass the file there, right? So here, after clicking on this, then you have to pass dot click method. Okay. So now once you click on this, then you have to pass the send keys, right? You need to pass the send keys here. So how to pass that? Say for example, driver dot find element upload option, right? Okay, here directly we can use that. So there is no need click operation. Suppose if I click this, it is going to click this. It will click the operation. See, you got the browse option, right? But now what we are going to do, rather than click operation, we can directly use the send keys method here. Send keys, and you can pass the path of the file. Say for example, which document you are going to attach there. So suppose now I am going to attach this capture screenshot. Okay. So suppose if I want to attach this, say under this, or you can just right click on this and copy the path, copy as path. Okay. So once you do this, just simply paste it in between this. Okay. So similarly, under this last column, you can use this one more question. Now, which file is going to attach here? This capture screenshot should be reflected under this particular place. Rather than oops place, it will give the capture screenshot. So directly you can launch this. So this is how to upload the files. Say now if I'll run this, is it done? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So that is all about like how to upload the files and all, like how to attach the files or any of the folder if you have, wherever the folder you have. See, basically, normally in how many ways we can use the send keys? Previously, where you can use the send keys? In send keys, you have to pass
Username
variables,
and
right?
the
Edit fields. Edit
yes,
fields.
yes.
Wherever if you want to pass the data, you are going to use the send keys method, right? Apart from
Yes.
that, in which areas you can able to use, that is where you can during the upload method also you can use the send keys method, right?
Yes.
Yes or no, right? So that is
Yes, sir.
how, yeah. So if someone will ask you, apart from edit the fields or passing the test, in which areas if you can
Mhm.
use the send keys, then you can say that this is also one more way we can able to use the send keys by passing the arguments and to uploading the files and all. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And similarly for download also, suppose how to download the files. Say download is very simple. Say I have one. Suppose in download, right? Suppose if we are having some files are there, directly you can click on that and then it is going to save that file. Say now, say for example, here I have to some download files are there. I have some download links. Mm, mm, okay. Suppose we are having one download links. See here we have some downloads links are there. If I click on server download, then it is downloading and it is showing text file 5, right? You are able to see right now.
Yes.
Yeah, in the similar manner, suppose how to do through Selenium. Here I am clicking manually. Say here I am clicking manually direct link download. I am getting the 6th. Now the same operation, how I can perform through Selenium? You have to identify this web element. You have to find the XPath for this. Okay. So where it is, so this is the ID, direct download. So I can use this as an XPath and directly I can use the, see now
Mm.
here what I will do, mm, driver dot find element. Okay. So first of all, I can use driver dot find element by dot ID. So in double quotes, I can use the method. So we are just simply click operation only. There is nothing need to do. For this, I will have to use the driver.get URL. So in this URL, I can pass the same URL what we have. Okay. So now if I'll run this and these two lines, by time being, I can make it as a comment. Okay. See now if I can run this, it will perform the sixth text. If you perform that, it will download that automatically. Okay, so this is how it is going to download. Okay, see this is just now it is downloaded. This is the text file. Okay. So, similarly, if I run one more time, then it will replace that with nearby one. You are able to see right here.
Yes.
Earlier it was 5, now it was 6 because each and every time when you are downloading, it is going to append that it is going to save it as a new one, new document. Now it will come the 7th file, test file as 7. See like this, right?
Okay.
So this is
Yes.
how you can able to download the files like upload and download concept. Okay. So for today's, I think that drag and drop and this upload and download, these three you can have the practice. Okay. So are you clear,
Okay.
Rashita and Loshka? I will share this
Yes.
URLs also. So just you can practice the along with that URLs and you take the hands on. Okay.
Yes. So screenshot.
Yeah, that how to take the screenshots, I will tell you. Okay. So
Okay.
today, can we cover that also? Because that screenshot is like how to capture the screenshots is very easy only. So we'll
Okay, sir.
yeah, we'll cover
Maybe you
that.
can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have one screenshot method is there. So with the help of that, we can capture the screenshots. Okay. We will see tomorrow that. Hmm?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
Rashita. Yeah, tomorrow we can see that scrolling also we have not done, right? So capture the
No.
screenshots and how to scroll it. So let's say, for example, this is the top down and this is the scroll. How to scroll this page. So that is what we can see tomorrow. With the help of JavaScript executor, we will have to scroll up and down. And similarly, capture the screenshots also we will see tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow also at the same time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Maybe if I will move office, then we'll cover to day after tomorrow. Otherwise, we will take tomorrow. Okay. Is that fine?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay.